The last to arrive and the first to leave. Why did this royal leave Scotland so soon after the Queen's death?
I can't mimic voices for love or money. I'm completely hopeless at it. I was a really bad actor.
The most powerful woman in the British monarchy isn't who you think she is. Behind the golden gates of Buckingham Palace, a dying man has just shattered decades of royal silence with a confession that changes everything we thought we knew about the future of the crown. The Duke of Kent, lying weak in his final days, has revealed a hidden command from Queen Elizabeth herself that places Catherine, Princess of Wales, at the center of a secret so explosive it could reshape the entire royal family forever. Stay with us to uncover the shocking truth behind this story. The Keeper of Royal Secrets. In the shadowy corridors of royal tradition, some secrets are too precious to die with their keepers. Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, understood this better than most. At 89 years old, his body was failing, but his mind remained sharp as a blade, cutting through years of carefully guarded silence to reveal something extraordinary. The Duke had always been different from other royals. Born into privilege but never destined for the throne, he carved out his own path of unwavering service. His military career ended in 1976, but that was when his real work began. For nearly 5 decades, he stood as one of Queen Elizabeth's most trusted allies, representing her at countless events, sharing private moments that the world never saw, and becoming the quiet guardian of her deepest thoughts. Those who knew him best recognized the signs. His daughter, Lady Helen Taylor, had spoken publicly about her father's declining health and his struggle to continue the duties that had defined his entire adult life. But nobody expected what was coming. Nobody anticipated that this loyal servant of the crown would become the messenger of the most significant royal revelation in recent memory. The relationship between the Duke and his first cousin, Queen Elizabeth, was built on something more powerful than blood. They shared the same dry humor, the same understanding of duty's weight, and the same quiet strength that comes from a lifetime spent in service to something greater than themselves. Through wars, scandals, and the endless pressure of public scrutiny, they had weathered every storm together. It was this deep bond that made the Duke the perfect keeper of the Queen's final secret. She knew his loyalty was absolute, his discretion unquestionable, and his timing impeccable. When the moment came for him to speak, she trusted he would know exactly when that moment had arrived. As 2025 dawned, that moment finally came. The Duke's health was deteriorating rapidly, and whispers of his retirement grew louder by the day. Those close to him could see the burden he carried, not just the weight of his failing body, but something deeper. A secret that had lived in his heart for years, waiting for the right time to emerge. The setting wasn't grand or ceremonial. There were no cameras, no official announcements, no fanfare. Instead, it unfolded in the most intimate way possible. Catherine herself sat beside his bed, her hand gently holding his, as he began to speak in a voice that trembled, not with weakness, but with the magnitude of what he was about to reveal. The hidden decree unveiled. The words that came from the Duke's lips that evening would forever change how the world viewed Catherine, Princess of Wales. This wasn't just another royal duty or ceremonial honor. What Queen Elizabeth had left behind was a decree of unprecedented power, a document that would grant Catherine authority no Princess of Wales had possessed in over a century. The Queen's instructions were clear and revolutionary. Catherine was being granted the right to issue royal warrants, those coveted endorsements that could make or break businesses across the Commonwealth. This privilege had been jealously guarded by sovereigns for generations, yet Elizabeth saw fit to place it in Catherine's hands. The economic implications alone were staggering.
What did Queen Elizabeth II leave to Kate Middleton after her passing? And is it true the late Queen changed her will in her final days?
With experts estimating her influence could impact billions of pounds annually. But the decree went far deeper than commercial endorsements. It established Catherine as a central decision-maker in palace operations, giving her genuine influence over charitable initiatives, protocol decisions, and even the strategic direction of the monarchy itself. This wasn't just about supporting Prince William, it was about preparing for a future where Catherine would stand as an equal partner in ruling. The Queen's foresight was remarkable. She recognized that the monarchy needed to evolve or risk becoming irrelevant. By empowering Catherine with real authority rather than ceremonial duties, she was betting on a vision where strength came not from rigid tradition, but from the ability to adapt while maintaining core values. Alongside the decree came something even more precious, a pink diamond necklace that carried decades of history within its sparkling depths. This wasn't merely jewelry, it was a symbol of trust, endurance, and the unbroken chain of royal responsibility passing from one generation to the next. The necklace's story began in 1947, when a rare pink diamond was discovered in the Williamson mine in Tanzania.
A very rare pink diamond has been discovered in Angola and is claimed to be the largest such gemstone found in 300 years.
The 23.6-carat stone was extraordinary, one of the purest and most beautiful pink diamonds ever found. It was gifted to the young Princess Elizabeth on her wedding day by Dr. John Williamson, the Canadian geologist who discovered it. Originally crafted into a brooch shaped like a jonquil flower by Cartier in 1953, the piece became one of the Queen's most cherished possessions. She wore it to state banquets and family celebrations alike, its gentle pink glow serving as a reminder of the hopes and dreams that people around the world had invested in her reign. But according to palace insiders, the Queen later had portions of the diamond reworked into a more intimate piece. A necklace designed not for public ceremonies, but for private moments with family. This was the treasure she chose to pass to Catherine, a symbol that transcended mere material value to represent the deep, personal trust she placed in her granddaughter-in-law. As the Duke revealed these details, Catherine's composure finally broke. Tears filled her eyes as she understood the magnitude of what was being entrusted to her. This wasn't just about royal responsibility. It was about the Queen's absolute faith in her character, her judgment, and her ability to guide the monarchy into an uncertain future. The moment that changed everything. The scene in that quiet room was unlike anything in recent royal history. Prince William stood behind his wife, watching as decades of careful planning finally came to light. His eyes reflected a mixture of pride and awe, recognizing that his grandmother's wisdom extended far beyond what anyone had imagined. The Duke's revelation affected the entire royal family in profound ways. King Charles, who had been battling his own health challenges,
King Charles smiled and waved to crowds this morning, a day after spending time in hospital,
found unexpected peace in learning about his mother's final wishes. He saw in the decree a validation of his own vision for a streamlined, modern monarchy that could remain relevant in a rapidly changing world. The decision to grant Catherine the authority to issue royal warrants wasn't just symbolic. It gave her tangible power to shape Britain's cultural and economic landscape. Every company she endorsed, every cause she championed would carry the full weight of royal approval, creating ripple effects that could influence entire industries. Princess Anne, known for her no-nonsense approach to royal duties, reportedly expressed quiet approval when she learned of the decree. It reminded her of private conversations with her mother about the need for the monarchy to adapt and modernize while maintaining its essential character. Even the younger members of the royal family felt the significance of the moment. The decree positioned Catherine not just as a future queen consort, but as a bridge between the old ways and the new, someone who could honor tradition while embracing necessary change. The flexibility built into the Queen's instructions was perhaps their most remarkable feature. Rather than binding Catherine with rigid duties, the decree gave her room to grow into whatever role the monarchy might need. This adaptability reflected Elizabeth's deep understanding that survival required evolution, not just preservation. Catherine's response to this revelation was characteristically graceful. Those present described her as deeply moved, but also determined to prove worthy of the trust being placed in her. The weight of responsibility was enormous, but so was the opportunity to shape the future of an institution that had endured for over 1,000 years. The pink diamond necklace became more than just a piece of jewelry in that moment. It transformed into a symbol of continuity, linking the Queen's vision with Catherine's role in fulfilling it. When she first wears it publicly, likely at a significant diplomatic event, the message will be clear. The monarchy has not just survived another transition, it has emerged stronger and more unified than before. The Crown's new chapter. The implications of the Duke's revelation extend far beyond palace walls. By positioning Catherine at the center of the monarchy's future, the decree fundamentally alters the balance of power within the royal family. This isn't just about supporting Prince William's eventual reign. It's about creating a true partnership where both husband and wife share the burden and the authority of leadership. Catherine's long-standing dedication to causes like mental health awareness, early childhood development, and environmental sustainability aligns perfectly with the Queen's vision of a monarchy that remains connected to society's real needs. Her ability to blend traditional royal duties with genuine advocacy for modern issues makes her uniquely qualified for this expanded role. The decree's emphasis on family unity reflects lessons learned from decades of royal scandals and public controversies. By naming Catherine as the guardian of emotional well-being within the family, the Queen acknowledged that the monarchy's strength comes not just from public perception, but from the private bonds that hold it together. Palace advisors suggest that Catherine is already consulting experts on how to modernize the royal warrant system, ensuring that her endorsements highlight companies with strong ethical standards and social responsibility. This approach could transform centuries-old traditions into powerful tools for promoting positive change. The flexibility inherent in the decree allows Catherine to adapt her influence to whatever challenges the future might bring. Whether dealing with political upheaval, social change, or global crises, she now has the authority to respond quickly and effectively without being constrained by outdated protocols. King Charles's decision to publicly endorse Catherine's new powers demonstrates the monarchy's commitment to this vision of shared leadership.
The country whose title I've been so greatly privileged to bear during so much of my life and duty. With Catherine beside him,
by supporting her authority to issue royal warrants and acknowledging her central role in family decisions, he's signaling that the institution is evolving in fundamental ways. The economic impact of Catherine's expanded role cannot be understated. Her endorsements could influence billions of pounds in trade annually, making her one of the most powerful figures in British commercial life. This economic influence gives her unprecedented leverage to promote causes she believes in and to shape the country's cultural direction. For the children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, having a mother with such authority provides a different model of royal life than previous generations experienced. They're growing up seeing that both parents share responsibility for the monarchy's future, not just the heir apparent. The Queen's foresight in creating this decree becomes more apparent with each passing day. She understood that the challenges facing the monarchy in the 21st century would require leaders who could balance tradition with innovation, duty with compassion, and public service with private strength. As Catherine steps into this new role, she carries with her not just the weight of royal tradition, but the promise of its renewal. The pink diamond necklace will serve as a constant reminder of the trust placed in her and the legacy she's expected to continue and transform. The monarchy that emerges from this transition will be different from anything that came before. It will be more collaborative, more responsive to modern needs, and more focused on the real impact it can have on people's lives. Catherine's role in this transformation cannot be overstated. She's not just participating in change, she's leading it. The Duke of Kent's decision to reveal this secret on his deathbed ensures that the Queen's final wishes will be honored and implemented. His loyalty to his cousin extended beyond her lifetime, making him the perfect messenger for a vision that will define the monarchy for generations to come. This revelation marks the beginning of a new chapter in royal history, one where power is shared more broadly, where tradition serves progress rather than constraining it, and where the crown adapts to meet the needs of a changing world. Catherine stands at the center of this transformation, holding both the authority to shape the future and the wisdom to honor the past. The story of Queen Elizabeth's secret decree and the pink diamond necklace will be remembered as a turning point, the moment when the British monarchy chose evolution over stagnation, partnership over hierarchy, and hope over fear. In Catherine, Princess of Wales, the institution has found not just a worthy successor to the Queen's legacy, but someone capable of creating an entirely new model of royal leadership for the modern age. What makes this transformation so compelling is its authenticity. Catherine didn't seek this power. It was entrusted to her by someone who spent 70 years studying what the monarchy needed to survive and thrive. The Queen's judgment, proven over decades of unprecedented change, has once again shown its wisdom in recognizing the future before others even saw it coming. The ripple effects of this revelation continue to spread through royal circles. Courtiers who once saw Catherine as simply a supportive spouse now recognize her as a power player in her own right. Foreign diplomats are adjusting their strategies, knowing that gaining Catherine's favor could prove as valuable as securing an audience with the king himself. Royal historians are already comparing this moment to other great turning points in monarchical history. The abdication crisis of 1936, the modernization efforts of the 1960s, and Diana's impact on royal protocol all pale in comparison to the systematic empowerment of Catherine through Elizabeth's final decree. This isn't just change, it's revolution disguised as tradition. The timing of the Duke's revelation couldn't be more perfect. As King Charles continues to navigate his own health challenges and the pressures of his new role, having Catherine positioned as a stabilizing force provides the monarchy with unprecedented continuity. She bridges the gap between the reign that was and the reign that will be, offering both experience and fresh perspective. The palace staff has already begun adapting to Catherine's expanded role. New protocols are being developed, additional security measures implemented, and communication channels restructured to accommodate her increased responsibilities. The machine of monarchy is rewiring itself around this new reality, demonstrating just how significant the Queen's decree truly was. International observers are watching with fascination as the British royal family implements what many see as the most progressive restructuring of royal power in centuries. Other monarchies around the world are taking notes, wondering if they too need to evolve their traditions to remain relevant in an increasingly democratic world. The pink diamond necklace itself has become a symbol that transcends its material value. Jewelry experts estimate its worth in the tens of millions, but its symbolic value is immeasurable. When Catherine first appears wearing it publicly, the image will be broadcast around the world, sending a clear message about the monarchy's new direction. Children across Britain are already learning about Catherine's expanded role in their schools, with teachers explaining how the monarchy continues to adapt while maintaining its essential character. For young girls especially, Catherine represents a new model of female leadership within traditional structures, showing that change is possible even in the most established institutions. The business community has taken notice as well. Companies are already positioning themselves to potentially receive royal warrants from Catherine, knowing that her endorsement could transform their fortunes overnight. This economic influence gives her unprecedented soft power that extends far beyond palace walls. Religious leaders have also weighed in on the significance of the decree. The Archbishop of Canterbury praised the Queen's wisdom in preparing the monarchy for future challenges, while other faith leaders see Catherine's empowerment as a positive example of women's evolving roles in society. As we watch this new chapter unfold, one thing becomes clear. The British monarchy isn't just surviving the transition from Elizabeth's reign, it's being reborn in ways that make it stronger, more relevant, and more capable of serving the people it represents. The secret revealed by a dying duke has given us a glimpse into a future where the crown doesn't just endure, it flourishes under new leadership that honors the past while fearlessly embracing tomorrow. The full implications of Queen Elizabeth's final decree may take years to fully understand. But one thing is certain: Catherine, Princess of Wales, now stands as one of the most powerful women in the world, armed with authority that could reshape not just the British monarchy, but the very concept of royal leadership in the 21st century. The quiet revolution has begun, and its effects will ripple through generations to come. If this incredible story of royal secrets and hidden legacies has captivated you as much as it has us, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world's most powerful families. The monarchy's greatest secrets are still waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what we reveal next. What other bombshells might be hiding in the royal vaults? Stay tuned to find out.